Hey folks, welcome to 50 Plus Life 360. Mrs. Tammy and Mr. Chubby, we're showing you around some houses. Now, today we got a special house for you. Again, we're not looking at a super tiny house like we normally do. We'll get back to those after the first of the year sometime soon. But we're going to show you a very special house located just outside of Chipley, Florida, in an area called Sunny Hills. Now, this is Sunny Hills Unit 1. This is a neighborhood that has a boat lake and swimming and all of the good fishing and outdoor recreation, hiking trails. Tammy and I have been hiking and doing some walking in the area. We're only 20 to 30 minutes away from the beach, just north of Panama City and Lynn Haven in beautiful, sunny Florida. The house we're showcasing today is another stick-built, under 1,000 square feet. This one comes in, I believe, at 957 square feet. It's on just over a quarter of an acre. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, stick-built home on a slab and in a quiet countryside of just outside of Chipley, Florida. So, with all that said, Mrs. Tammy is going to show you a tour of the outside of the home, and then I will meet you inside and we will take a look around this house, show you some dimensions, some features and things like that. So let's hurry and get inside the house.
Now if you're tired of mansions and rent too high, come on down where the ceilings kiss the sky. They're rolling through the country in a big old van with a GoPro, a dream, and a downsizing plan. Mrs. Tammy points, look at that storage stair. Mr. Chubby stuck in a loft with half his derriere. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Compost and toilets in a barn door glide, tiny home tours, it's a wild small ride. The kitchen's got a sink, but it's 3 feet wide, and the couch folds down for a bed inside. Look at these drawers, they pull and they tuck. Mr. Chubby's whispering, we need a lot of luck, but the freedom's calling. It's a gypsy's tune underneath the stars of the harvest moon. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Wheels on the ground, it's a dream to steer. Tiny home tours, the frontier is here. No picket fences, no 2-car drive, just open road and a will to survive. The world's your backyard, the rent is free in a home that's as small as a memory. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Composted toilets and returns a song, tiny home tour, where you belong.
Guys, welcome inside this home. This home is built by Solera Builders. It is called The Dawn, is their floor plan. And Mrs. Tammy and I are not realtors. We're not real estate brokers. We're not affiliated with anyone except ourselves. We're just giving you a tour. So we're not licensed to sell the house or tell you really anything about it other than what we're reading off of the listing on the internet. But this home is presented by Christy Bassinger. Her number is 850-849-7667. And again, we'll always put that in the description of the video way down below in the big box, and we'll run it along the video as you watch the video. Christy is with Right Now Real Estate. Now, without any further ado, let's tour this home. Now, the interior is finished in craftsman style, as you can see with these moldings and this type of door. Ignore the doorknobs. These are just temporary things they put on here while they're building the house. And also ignore the fact that there's some dust and dirt. When this house is sold.
You mean the exterior doorknobs?
Yeah. The doorknobs, yeah.
Right, exterior only, because all the other ones are brand new.
Right, the interior doorknobs are fine. But there's dust and dirt because this house hasn't gone through final cleaning, final touch-ups and things like that. So just kind of look over that, but try to envision this house as your own. Again, we're in beautiful sunny Florida. We're 20, 30 minutes from the beaches. We're in a huge great room, as you can see here. This great room spans 15 foot 9 inches that way and 18 foot 5 inches to the kitchen island. It's set up where you would put your couch this way and have your television on that wall. You could do a really nice big L-shaped couch. You could do a floating couch. This room is so big, there's just unlimited possibilities. And then as you come over here, right in front of this window would be a great place to put you a dining table if you're not interested in using the bar to eat at. But the bar is a great place to eat. Mrs. Tammy and I measured it earlier. It is a 4 Mr. Chubby seat bar. So 4 Mr. Chubbies can fit there. You have 9 foot ceilings. These are just a hair over 9 foot. You've got LED lights throughout. You've got your air conditioning vent, heating vents are in the ceiling. You get these real neat, beautiful 3-blade ceiling fans in this house. Very, very beautiful home. Now, where you want to go? You want to go into the bedrooms? You want to talk the kitchen? Let's talk the kitchen. I'll let Miss Tammy take you in, show you around the kitchen, and I will stay out of the way. This kitchen is 9 foot 8 by 11 foot 3. Now I measured the 9 foot 8 from the edge of the bar here at the countertop. And this is a nice thick quartz. This bar in and of itself is 7 foot 9 long, 3 foot 7 wide. You get a really neat upgraded farm style apron sink with a commercial style Springer faucet. And this comes with all those neat intricate things that go inside with the butcher block and the dish, vegetable washing pan and everything. The kitchen is small and compact in and of itself because you don't get a lot of drawers in this kitchen. You get 2 drawers. You have a place for your refrigerator here, dishwasher right by your sink, and your stove is going to go here. So it is a U-shaped kitchen, and you can put your microwave here. Now, you don't see appliances in here. This is in the listing, which I'll put a link for the listing. The buyer will get $10,000 to use however they would like. Closing costs, buying appliances, whatever. Plus, they get their choice of one thing. Either a GE refrigerator or a washer and dryer set or blinds, wood faux blinds to go throughout the house. So that's the bonuses you get with this house. That's why you don't see it with appliances. But you do get the tall 36-inch cabinets with soft close. And the drawers as well are soft close. And you can see these are the well-constructed dovetail type cabinets. Very nice cabinets, very nice countertops, tiled subway backsplash throughout, and all of your receptacles around. Very compact, easy to work. For those of you that talk about the kitchen triangle all the time, that one has a great kitchen triangle. Now, right here off to the right, to your left, to my right, we're going to have 2 small rooms. We've got a pantry here, which is actually a pretty good sized pantry. That pantry is 2 foot 5 wide and 3 foot deep. So that's a good sized pantry. Comes with a closet made built-ins. And of course your bottom Costco shelf, as I call it. And then as you move towards the rear door of the home, you're going to see your laundry area for your washer and dryer. And that laundry area is 3 foot deep and 5 foot 6 wide. And again, it has your closet made, shelving across the top, and your hookups for your drain, your water supply, and your dryer vent. So that is your laundry space right here off of the kitchen, which can be kind of neat because if you're 1 person, 2 people, you can take your laundry right there and put it right on the counter, start folding. And then you get a full view door right here that overlooks your backyard. And you have a small patio out there. You can set your grill, and that's a great place just to pop out, put your steaks on the grill, your hot dogs, your hamburgers, and come right back into the kitchen. Real easy, real quick, and close to the kitchen. Now, we have a little L-shaped corridor that goes to the bedrooms, and then off to your left as you get into the corridor is where I call the utility room. That's where your air conditioning, air exchanger, and your A.O. Smith ProLine water heater are going to be. And for those of you that are curious, that's roughly about 3 foot by 5 foot for that. space. And it has the ventilation doors so the air conditioner can pull the return air through. And now we're going to go into the hallway to the hall bath straight ahead. We do have our panel box here, a huge panel box. So you guys, I know you guys have fits over this all the time. You can paint this white to blend in with the wall, or you can get you a nice picture to go over this. But Tammy is going to now show you off to your right the hall bath. And this hall bath is a little bit bigger than a normal bath. It's 5'3" wide, 8 foot deep. Comes with one of those neat multi-piece shower units with the tub that has a nice little built-in shelf all along it. I've never seen one like that either. Our last video, which I'll link in here, you can see we had a different looking shower unit as well, which is kind of neat. But this one is finished in the same color as throughout the house, sort of the black matte faucets that match the doorknobs, and you get elongated chair height toilet there as well. And I like these single panel, as you're coming out, I'll show you. These single panel, I guess you call that farmhouse or craftsman style door. It's really neat. Now, off to your left is the second of 2 bedrooms. I'll call this bedroom number 2. It's curious that it is a little bit bigger than the actual primary bedroom. This room, bedroom 2, is 11 foot 10 by 13 foot. And again, we've got 9 foot 1 inch ceilings throughout this house. It just makes this room feel humongous. You get a almost a full length window here. You get the sills with the windows. These are high energy efficient windows that come with this home. Another neat feature in here, all of your closets in the home are lighted, and they have a light switch inside the room so that you can turn the light on before you go inside. This is the only hiccup I have with this house, going into this closet. And I'll tell you why, and you might even notice as we go. There. That closet is 3'6" by 5 foot. Now the door either should have opened to the outside, which would mean it had to be reversed, or that closet made shelving should have been cut off a little shorter so that that door could open all the way. Because you can
They do have the thinner variety and not such a wide shelving unit. You know, instead of going to here, it usually could go to here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have
for some reason they put really extra wide ones in.
They have 12 and 15 or 16 inch closet made.
See, it's made for the shorter one. You see?
Right.
So it's just a really easy fix. All they have to do is just get the shorter one.
Yeah. And then that door would open. That's the only hiccup I found with this house. But you get an LED light inside the closet, plenty of light to see everything you need. You've got a little wasp running around in here that's looking for a home away from the winter. And as you come out of that section of the home, which is really the back of the home, and come back towards the living area, here is your primary bedroom. And again, your primary bedroom has a really nice ceiling fan, has one of the full-length windows, and this primary room is 11 foot wide, 12 foot 4 long. Now, I failed to mention we have luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout the house. We have, again, the quartz countertops, and we're on Boat Lake Swim and Recreational Park. This is your expansive primary closet. I'll let Mrs. Tammy show you that. That primary closet is 3'7" deep, 7'8" wide. Again, finished with the closet-made shelving. And it is, of course, trimmed out inside the closet, same as the house.
And they do have air conditioning in your closets.
Yep, very good feature. I pointed that out in a video before.
So you can keep a guitar in there.
Yes, you can keep a guitar in there and not worry about it
buckling or
big temperature difference and then buckling. Now, again, caution Miss Tammy, as soon as I open this door, you're looking straight at the mirror. So there you go. I'm going to let you right into the primary bathroom. That primary bathroom is 5 foot deep, 11 foot wide. It has a shower unit that is tiled, elongated chair height toilet, and a glass door with a built-in rack for your towel rack, a shelf built in as well. And that's kind of a low clearance in there. That's about 4.5, 5 inches into the shower. And that shower is roughly about 3 by 5. And you get dual vanities, finished in the same quartz countertop. You get the chair height elongated toilet, which I've already said. And you get dual vanities with the soft close matching cabinets to the kitchen and some extra drawer space in between. And again, I mentioned this in some of our mobile home tours. You've got dual vanities, but you've got plenty of space in this whole entire vanity. You can actually store things on top instead of your sinks being squished together. So that's a pretty good size. I want to say at least 48-inch vanity, maybe 5 foot. I did not measure. Yep, it's over 5 foot. So very nice. So.
And because it is a slab foundation, you also have your vents in the ceiling, which is excellent.
Yep, mentioned that when we first started talking. But we don't have light bulbs in these fixtures, so it's not as bright in here as it could be, so just keep that in mind. Let's get out front and go over some details. I don't think I missed anything too much. I got to give you the address and a little bit more information about the home. But you guys that have been following us a while, don't fret. We will have some tiny homes coming soon, but we are showing you these as potential alternatives because we've mentioned it in several of our latest videos. If you buy a park model and you don't have land, you're going to have that added expense of buying land, prepping it with sewer, water, driveway clearing, anything like that. And by the time you do that, a consideration is, when you add up all those costs, another consideration you may have is, hey, why don't I just buy a stick-built home that's smaller and it's on land? I can buy it for the same price. And here we are, we're in Florida. We're 30 minutes to the beach maybe at the most. And we're inland, so we're not directly in the path of hurricanes. We're in a lake neighborhood. Like I said, this is called Sunny Hills. This is Unit 1. This is the Dawn floor plan by Solera Homes. It is presented by Christy Basinger of Right Now Real Estate, and her number is going to be right here. And again, you get a $10,000 credit to use however you would like, plus a choice of either a refrigerator over there, or a washer and dryer unit, or faux wood blinds throughout the house, whatever you would like. And this neighborhood is a boat lake neighborhood. It has Boat Lake, which is a swim and recreation park. There's fishing, hiking, outdoor recreation throughout this place. This home has in this neighborhood no homeowners association fees. And a lot of you, when you've seen these videos of us here in Florida, you say, what are the taxes? What are the taxes? The taxes depend on your specific situation. So I can't tell you what the taxes are. You can go online and do some estimates, but Florida has homestead exemptions, which means if it's your primary residence, you get a discount off the assessment. It also has discounts for seniors, discounts for disability, things like that. And I just heard recently that the Florida legislature is actually looking into removing property taxes for primary residents. As your primary residence, it's moving into the legislature proposals and things like that. Of course, I'm not a legislator. I can't guarantee any of that's going to happen, but that would be a really neat thing. Florida has no state income tax as well, so that's a good thing. So guys, that is the house. I have to get you the price and the address. The address here is 2351 Duma Jack Road in Chipley, Florida. Now, we're just south of Chipley. We're not actually in the town of Chipley. And again, the house is 957 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath on a 1/4 acre, just a hair over a quarter. And this house, as you see it, could be yours for $199,900. So that's the price on the house. Not bad for all you see and all you get. 957 square foot, a little over a 1/4 acre. Beautiful Florida, great place for retirement. And a lot of people love it because they are snowbirds and they come down and they rent condos for months in the winter, but you could have your own little piece of paradise if you got into something like this, guys. But no more to talk about besides we need you guys to hit that thumbs up and share it with your friends, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time we put out new content. You guys, a lot of you watching, a lot of new watchers, but not a lot of new subscribers. So if you like these kind of tours, we normally do tiny homes and we do some single wides, some double wides, and now we're doing a few small stick-built homes. So if you guys like home tours, we're trying to be your place for all kinds of home tours. We're trying to grow our channel into the new year by expanding our reach a little bit. So if you watch this content, you like it, join our channel.
But not millionaire homes.
Yeah, we do affordable. We try to do affordable. And affordable, we understand affordable is individual. What's affordable to you may not be affordable to the next viewer. What's affordable to that viewer may not be affordable to the next viewer. And what we consider affordable may not be affordable to you, or it may be too cheap, or, you know, it's all over the place. Affordability is a moving target, but we try to keep things under $250,000 total. That's kind of when we get into stick builds.
If you have a house like this, maybe you can afford your groceries.
Yeah, maybe so. Exactly. Or maybe you can afford your insurance payments. All right, guys, we have done it. That is this house, 2351 Dumajack Road, Chipley, Florida. We thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next house tour.
Solar panels shine, hangover bars hang you just fine.